Well, hello. It's another wet day outside. It's not very nice for going out boating, so I thought I'd cover some of the bits that come up on the recent day skipper courses I've run. The day skipper course it's all about navigation. It's done with using traditional techniques, but it incorporates some digital work in it as well now. There were quite a number of questions around the digital navigation. What do we use on a boat? What's the best apps to use? And my response to that simply is actually whatever works for you. But always make sure that what you're looking at on an electronic screen is actually right. With electronic screens, you lose detail as you zoom in and out, and I'll show you that in a bit. Some of the look and feel may be different to that of a paper chart. So it's very important to know what you're looking at. So let's have a look at the area that I've chosen. This area here, it's up around the Newport Deep. And the reason I've chosen it is because it's got quite a few features. We're looking at your buoyage. The buoyage is very similar and matches what you would find on a traditional chart. For instance, your east mid-grounds is a port hand buoy. You've then got a north cardinal. Then you come down and you've got a starboard hand lateral mark. Then you've got the northwest elbow. That's a west cardinal. You've also got a safe water mark and a south cardinal. The look and feel of this is very familiar. You've got your deeper area being white. In this case, that's anything over 5 meters. You've got your light blue, which is anything under 5 meters. I've also set up for a shaded area, and that's for shallow water. My boat draws about 1 meter. We've then got 1 meter of safety. So in that shallow area is anything that's under 2 meters. And I've set that just so I can stay away from it. The green is your traditional areas above chart datum. So your dry-in areas. So let's have a look at some of the settings on here. And very simply, we'll click on the settings. It's on nautical chart with no overlay currently. If I hit the sonar chart button, that puts a lot more contour lines on. So the contour lines are very much more detailed. I can also put on there sort of relief shading. This is a color overlay. Again, it looks quite nice. The buoyage is actually better on the relief shading than it is on the no overlay. I find it easier to look at for some reason. Maybe it's just me. But whatever you do, you should be able to look at it and go, I know where I am. We've also got the orientation, and this is set pretty much in north up. Whenever I'm doing navigation and planning a passage, I've always got a paper chart in front of me and I can look at it and go, that's the way I'm going. Okay, so it's north up, so I can plan that if I'm heading 045 degrees, I know I'm going 045 degrees on here. Different areas here. You've got your water levels. You've got your shallow area. Shallow area is your sort of, as you'll see, we go up. Okay, this is the area that I've set to 2 meters. Right. And you can set that to whatever you like. Okay, your depth shading, 5-6 meters. You can take it up or down. I've put it as a 5 meter line. Anything over that, I don't really have to worry about. I've got plenty of depth on mine. So you set it for what you need on your boat. That's very important. With the electronic charts, as you zoom in and out, you will get more information or you will lose information. On here, for instance, keep an eye on the safe water mark. As I zoom out, it's disappeared. So just be aware in case you zoom out too far and you lose important information. Zoom back in, it's there again. Okay. Down on the bottom right, you will see that you've got a scale. So 0.3 of a nautical mile. Very simple. Okay. If you want to measure between buoys, you would hit the measure button, and it would give you from the safe water mark up to the east mid grounds. It's about 2.9 nautical miles on a bearing of 077. So again, nice easy features to look at. The other thing we have on here, if we just zoom in a little bit, is our tidal information. You click on that and up comes your tide. It comes up as a bar on the bottom, and as you move the bar along, you will see that the tide information changes. So we're going up there now. At 1509, you're going to have about 3.65 knots of tide, and it shows you the direction that it's going to. So again, just look at what it is you have in front of you, what features are there, and more importantly, understand what it is you're looking at. Don't zoom out too far, because you will lose information. See, I've zoomed out now, and safe watermark is staying there. This is sort of one of the things that you do need to be aware of. Okay, it's disappeared now. Okay. Electronic charts are made up of layers of information. The more distance you have, or the greater the range of your chart, the less information that it can handle on there. So you just need to be making sure that actually you've got the right size scale for yourself, and you're not missing any information. Well, hopefully that's given you a bit of an overview and an introduction into the charts. We'll cover some of passage planning on another session. Hope you've enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.